The morning sunlight filters softly through the pale curtains, casting a golden hue over the peaceful room. Jungkook had been awake for a while, laying on his side, silently admiring the woman wrapped in their shared blanket, his wife Yeon. Her face was half buried in the pillow, lips slightly parted, her hair a soft mist that somehow made her look even more breathtaking. He couldn't help the small smell tugging at his lips. 3 months into their marriage, an arranged one at that, but to anyone watching, they looked like lovers who had been inseparable for years. Kyo's eyes fluttered open lazily, and the first thing she saw was Jungkook gazing at her like she was something magical, like she had bewitched him with no spell but her existence. "Good morning," he whispered, leaning down to kiss her cheek softly. "Good morning," she replied with a sleepy smile, her arms slightly around his waist as she pulled herself close into his warmth. Jungkook jiggled softly, wrapping his arms around her in return. "You look like a sleepy kitten, and you look like you have been staring at me for hours. Maybe I have. Can you blame me?" "You're so cheesy in the mornings, can't help," he murmured, brushing his thumbs around her cheek, a lazy grin playing on his lips. Before she could say anything more, his eyes sparkled mischievously and he leaned in a bit closer, making her heart escape. Her mind immediately flew back to last night. The way he held her, whispered against her skin, made her melt beneath his touch. Her cheeks turned crimson. "Stop looking at me like that," she mumbled, lightly pushing his chest and trying to sit up, but Jungkook wasn't having it. He caught her waist gently and pulled her back down onto the bed in one swift motion. His body hovered over hers, his arm on either side, catching her in. Her breath hissed, her eyes wide, caught off guard by how close he was. "Come on, give me my thing," he whispered, closing his eyes with a boyish grin and tilting his face closer, lips parted in anticipation. You know what he meant. You always end up surrendering, because it's not like you don't want it. You cupped his cheeks with your tremble hand and guided his lip down to yours. Slowly and passionately, he is ready to steal your breath, your thoughts, your everything. When your lips are about to touch his, "Mom is calling for breakfast." Jungkook's younger sister's voice heard from the other side of the door hit like cold water. Yeon gasped and immediately pushed Jungkook off her. He let out a frustrated groan, eyes still shut, jaw clenched. "I swear to God, Hyuna," he muttered under his breath, glaring at the door like it personally offended him. Then he looked back at you, eyes dark and determined, leaning in again, but before he could claim his desired kiss, you slapped your palm over his mouth. "Not now, Jungkook, Mom is calling." "They can wait." "Jungkook," you give him a firm glare, he sang dramatically, pretending to pout before flashing you a teasing smirk. "Okay, then let's go shower together. We can save time and water in the same time." Even within her eyes, face palming, cheeks redder than before, she finally pushed him off for good and rolled out of bed, walking toward the bathroom. Just before she disappeared inside, she peeked from the doorframe with a playful glint in her eyes. "No chance, Mr. Loverboy." She winked and shut the door behind her, and Jungkook, he just lay there with a grin while juggling.